Hey, Sherry.
Hi, Marc.
What an interesting week we've had.
It was interesting, definitely.
Mostly Tuesday, when you and I, we were up in the wee hours of the morning, very much still dark. Beautiful stars at that time of
Definitely.
night.
A little chilly.
But we left here, our parking lot, at 3 o'clock in the morning, or thereabouts, and we went down to Washington, D.C. On a bus. Thank you to Rachel Levy.
Yes.
From the Jewish Federation of Eastern Connecticut for organizing the bus, and we and about 50 some others, right?
Yes.
And I have to also thank those who brought food for us. We had sandwiches and cookies, homemade cookies, and that was really beautiful.
It was.
And mostly people that we don't really generally hang out with in the community. Some I didn't even know and had never seen before, and that was very nice.
It was nice.
We were all going down in brotherhood and sisterhood to support Israel.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, why did you go, Sherry?
I went to be involved in something bigger than me, to support Israel, and we've had emissaries come and go over the years, and I always think of them when something goes on in Israel. So it was nice to come home, and on my Facebook, they had little thumbs up. So I'm glad that they're okay, and it was well worth going.
Yeah. I was conflicted about whether to go or not.
Yeah, I was too.
Was it going to be safe?
That was it, yeah.
And, could I juggle my schedule to do it? And initially I wasn't going to go, but I quickly changed my mind because for some of the same reasons as you, in that I really wanted our friends and family in Israel to feel our support. We can give money, we can give material goods, but I really felt that we needed to give something much different and much more than that.
Yes.
And it was very wonderful to see on our way home, as we were sitting on the bus in almost stop-dead traffic outside of Washington, maybe wondering if we would ever get home, to see the headline in the Times of Israel saying that there were nearly 300,000 people gathered in Washington, D.C., and at that moment I thought, okay, we did it. Yeah. That was our purpose, to show that support, and just the numbers. It was interesting to see the breadth of the Jewish community that showed up.
Yes.
Right?
It was.
We saw every kind of Jew, from the most Orthodox to the most secular.
Yeah.
And that was interesting. And people had their own reasons for being there, and some of that was displayed on the signs that they carried.
Yeah.
Or maybe the questions that they asked of people around them. And not everybody was there for the same reason, we'll say. But nonetheless, to have that many Jews gathered in one place in support of Israel, in support of the worldwide Jewish community, coming together like that.
Absolutely.
We haven't seen that in decades.
Yeah, absolutely.
Some have said that we haven't had such a gathering since the days when we were trying to free Soviet Jews.
Exactly.
Right? So here we were trying to hold up our Israeli friends, trying to bring home hostages, trying to raise up the flag about anti-Semitism.
Yes.
And I think we're successful doing all those things.
Definitely.
So,
you see the pictures, it's just amazing.
You've written about this in your bulletin
I
article
did.
that people will have soon. And you have asked them, we'll ask them now, you know, if you have time, go look at some of the videos.
Go look at the link, yeah.
And I have to say, there were some speakers that I wish
I agree.
were not even invited. But you know, don't take other people's word for it. Go watch the speeches yourself and see what they had to say. And I think that's always true. You know,
It is.
there's the news, and then there's being a witness yourself.
Yeah.
And I encourage people to do that. Well, back to what's going on here in Waterford at Temple Emanu-El. We have Shabbat dinner tonight.
We do, I'm excited about that.
Yeah. We are going to have a shortened Shabbat service before, starting at 6 p.m. And so that's for people who need something a little more formal than what the praying that we're doing at our Shabbat dinner. And we'll also conclude that part of the evening with Kaddish. For those who need that but are not coming to the dinner. But we'll also repeat that at dinner too. So we'll have all that. So it'll be a full night tonight. And then next week is Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I have to go shopping.
Oh my gosh, how did we get to Thanksgiving so quickly? We will have a service on Friday night, and it'll be our late service at 7:30 next week. You know, please come out for that. If you're, you know, I know a lot of people are not traveling somewhere, so you know, come on Friday night, and we'll be giving thanks at our Thanksgiving tables, but maybe a different kind of thanks when we're here on Friday night, right? So come join us next week as well. And then there's a bunch of other things going on, which you can find out about by going to our website, tewaterford.org. There's classes, there's programs, our service schedule, you know, lots of reasons to come and be part of what we do.
Exactly.
So for now,
We'll say
Shabbat Shalom.
See you tonight.